Hi everyone, it's Patricia. It's been a long time since I've done a live stream. And yeah, I just want to do one really quick because for those who don't follow me on social media, it's my birthday today. I'm already 32 years old. It's kind of crazy because it seems like, I don't know, it's been a while since I can recall on like things like such as halcyon days and a whole bunch of other things. But yeah, it's been a while since I did a live stream, and I know some of you guys are probably getting ready for bed, or maybe some of you guys are just waking up. I don't really know too much about my international followers. But yeah, if any of you guys are interested, I was thinking about maybe doing like a round or two of the Jackbox Party Pack, because I have bought the Jackbox Party Pack a while ago, but I never had a chance to do a live stream to play it. So yeah, so anyway, let's see if yes, hey everybody, we do have a couple of people here. Hello Strums, hello Tim, hello Cameron, hello Super64. Yeah, let me just share really quick onto Twitter that I'm going to be doing this quick live stream. It's not going to be very long because I have to get to work, but nonetheless, I am glad that some of you guys are at least still up. Okay, so let me just copy the stream real quick. And yes, we are going to be playing a little bit of the party pack. Okay, come join in on my birthday live stream to play Jackbox Party Pack number 4. I've only played this version of the party pack once, and I probably have to agree with what the rest of the critics say, that it's definitely the weakest out of the 4 party packs. I'm not gonna lie. But there are at least a handful of games that are good, but just nowhere near as good as the others. I think that out of the 4 party packs, I think that 3 is my favorite, because with 3, you have Quiplash, you have Espionage, Trivia Murder Party, you have TKO, and yeah, those are games that have been a blast to play with everybody that I've shared this with. So we always go over to number 3. I was hoping that number 4 would be good, but it's okay. It's not the best, but it's fine. But there's good news. There's going to be a Jackbox Party Pack number 5. 5. There you go. 5. And it has You Don't Know Jack, and you can support up to 8 players, so I'm excited. Alright, so without further ado, I'm just going to set this thing up. Okay, so I'm just going to set up my Steam account so we can play, and hopefully it doesn't crash on us. There's no chance of rain. It's actually been raining a lot since last week, so I think we'll be okay. So let me just set this up. Just click on that. There we go. Much easier this time around. Oh, wrong one. Oh, I get it. Yeah, I just updated, yeah, this, I just updated, XSplit, and it's been giving me a little bit of problems, so I'm just gonna take care of this really quick. Okay. Could be a little bit bigger, but let me just do that really quick. Today isn't your unbirthday? No, I'm sorry, it is not my unbirthday. It's a funny thing, Decker Shadow actually gave me a happy unbirthday. Although, he was disappointed as well. Sorry, Decker. There we go, much better. Okay, so let me just see if the stream is working fine. Yes, it is. For those who are wondering of how to play this game, it's very simple. All you have to do is just go over to jackbox.tv on your phones, and you get to play along with me. So, we have Fibbage 3, which is, out of the three, it's probably my favorite, because the other games are kind of like, eh. So, yeah, for those who are wondering, I'm just going to click on Fibbage 3. And all you have to do, once again, go to jackbox.tv, put in this code, and you can play along. So, for those who have never played Fibbage before, it's a very simple game. All you have to do is, you got, very nice name, by the way, whoever wrote that, thank you. Okay, so basically, the game is very simple. All you have to do is just choose a topic, and the topic features, like, an incredibly unusual story that has, like, a really strange payoff. And all you have to do is just write down a lie. If they choose your lie, you get a point, or you get a lot of points. The one who gets the most points is the winner. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. And let's see what we got. We have a grand total of 7 more people. That's good. That should be enough to at least fill a few more people into the Fibbage. Hello, Terrell. Welcome to the live stream. Hey, No Parking Barry. Yes, long time no stream. I know, it's quite crazy. Looks really 60s-like. Yes, so that's the whole point of Fibbage 3. Has a very nice 60s, 70s kind of aesthetic. Definitely a lot more colorful and pleasing to the eyes, I have to say. Not that the other Fibbage games didn't have like a nice look to it. I think that out of all of the aesthetic looks in Fibbage, this is probably my favorite so far. Okay, you'll be back in a minute? Alright, Marlena, no problem. So far we have about 4 players. If nobody else is willing to join, then I'm sure that we can just start the game and maybe we'll get some more people from there. Let's see who else is there. Hi, this is Jordan joining the stream. Oh, hey, Jordan. Thank you so much for joining. I'm going to speak Japanese in your chat. Well, I'm sorry I'm not going to be able to understand a single thing of Japanese, so you can speak it if you want to, but I can't be able to understand it. Alright, konnichiwa. Yes, konnichiwa to you too there, GI1369. Don't start yet, I'm coming in. Okay, Norbert, I can wait another minute. Alright, so yeah, I have a couple of things that have been coming up. Let's see, as mentioned in the update video that I did, I'm still going to be moving. It's going to be in the next month or so. And I'm going to be going over to MegaCon. That's this weekend. So as soon as I'm done here, and I have to start packing because I'm going to be leaving for a couple of days, all the way through Memorial Day weekend. But in the meantime, don't you worry, because I do have a nice episode of Casual Chats for you to check out. It's another really long episode, and it's one that is a lot of fun. Well, it's actually more a little bit on the negative side, but we'll get to that a little bit later. So, without further ado, I think that should be everybody. Let's just do this. Hey, Jim! Thank you so much. What is MegaCon? MegaCon is a anime, comic book, video game convention over in Orlando. It's a lot of fun.
My friends call me Razor. Not to my face, but I'm pretty sure it's catching on. Okay, I think we've got enough of you to put on a production of Noises Off. I want all of
Yes, I did hear that Double Dare is coming back, Jordan. I've been knowing about it for a while now because you know, Mark has been like teasing it on Instagram and on Twitter and on Facebook. So yeah, I've been knowing about it for a long time, and I'm really excited to see the 40 new episodes are going to be airing this summer. I'm hoping that it does live up to the hype that has been going on in the commercials. We'll just see what happens. Okay, DJ, you get to choose. Zoo Life. Sweet. Could you watch Life, Where I'm From? Could you watch Life, Where I'm From? Japanese bedroom, making fiends, shrinking Charlotte. Whoa, that's a lot of requests there. I'm gonna have to do one at a time. But I don't know if I can watch all of them, especially ones that I really don't know too much about, but we'll see. Alright, so all you have to do is just enter in a lie. Enter in something that you think would never... I mean, not never, but you think that somebody would obviously pick, and if they pick your lie, then you get a point, or you get a bunch of points. Very simple to play. If you have never played it before, then you know you can go on and when you go on.
Pick the one that looks true on your device.
Okay, let's see what we got. Oh man, that's a lot of good ones. I'm gonna choose this one. Thoughts on Liza Koshy being the new host of Double Dare instead of Mark Summers? That's a good question. I really don't know too much about her. Apparently she's like a very famous YouTuber. Good one, Terrell. So, yeah, I have no idea of how good she's going to be. She seems energetic enough. She seems like she's at least has a lot of passion to actually doing the show. So, I mean, I'm not going to say too much. Oh, wow, an Alaskan bullworm. That's nice.
Believe it or not.
I should have chose otters.
No, but I just can't stay mad at otters.
Yeah, they're my favorite animals too, and I'd even choose otters. Darn. Okay. Do you think Nickelodeon should go back to its former glory when it comes to live-action performing show? I'll choose this one. That's going to be really tough, considering that, here's the thing. With live-action Nickelodeon shows, they've always been a mixed bag. So they're going to have to choose somebody that can write really well in order for them to replace Dan Schneider. It's going to be really tough. But I mean, I think it can definitely be possible. I mean, they've already done pretty decently with the animated shows. So, now that they are pretty much, like, starting from scratch with, like, creating new live-action shows, I'm hoping that they'll get back on track with creating some original ones.
Alright, where's the truth?
Okay, let's see what we got here. Ooh. Ooh, man, this is tough. I'm gonna say this one. Okay.
Let's see how things shook out.
Sorry, DJ. I'm taking a little page from Richard Nixon on that one. How do you think Beast Morphers will fare now that Hasbro owns Power Rangers over Saban? I have no idea. Somebody who doesn't really know too much about, like, Power Rangers, I mean, we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, it's not Brony. That would have been funny. Oh, wow. Okay.
Wisely, he made the statement in his human form.
Okay, so an official statement saying he was not a reptile alien. Nice. Anyway, but I know a lot of Power Rangers fans are actually really excited that Saban no longer has the rights to it because they did do it and they aired it in Nickelodeon, so they didn't really like it. I mean, when I saw Samurai and, you know, the other installments, I didn't really care.
In October 2016, Britney Spears posted a caption, "Simply the best ever," underneath a picture of blank.
Oh boy.
Type in your lies now.
Okay then. Okay, I'm gonna post this one right there. Okay, why do you think Invader Zim should have continued when the show did poorly until Hot Topic and Mech and it became well known? Well, I mean, there's been a lot of rumors, but I mean, I think that the reason why it should have continued was because it actually led up to something very fascinating. Like, if you ever see the later episodes of Season 2, like, I mean, it was pushing into the introduction of TAC, and that Dib was going to be, you know, using the spaceship to basically, you know, help to defend Earth against the Urkins. So it was leading up into the TV movie Invader Dib, which that would have completed the series, but ooh, nice one, Cameron. But yeah, I think that there was a lot more potential with where Invader Zim was go. Oh, sorry, man. But yeah, I think that I mean, Invader Zim had a huge following even back then. Like I mentioned before, when I was in high school, the Nicktoon that everybody talked about was Invader Zim. And the fact that, you know, after its cancellation, it practically just grew, and there was Invader Con, and then there was the merch and Hot Topic, and then there was the comic book series. It just goes to show you that's the case. It's a very rare case in which, you know, fan demand and constant, you know, support for the now, you know, back then was canceled TV show was able to find a footing.
And the question is,
hey Patricia, just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Keep up the great work as always. Thank you so much, I see Mr. Mario. Really do appreciate it. Okay, Tonopah, Nevada. Be sure to stay at the unique Blank Theme Hotel. That's actually a really good one. I'll put this in. Thank you, Hector. Really, really do appreciate it. That's okay. That's okay, Jem. No problem about that. I want 2D Disney films back. That's going to be really tough. Especially since the 3D ones are selling exceptionally well. That's going to be a big risk, I have to say. But I would love it too. I really would. I'm going to click on this one. Okay. No, I'm not going to be able to do a live stream on Saturday at 10 a.m. because I'll be going to Orlando by then. So, yeah, sorry. This will probably be the only live stream I'll be doing for at least a while because I'll be busy with a whole bunch of other things. Ooh, nice one, Terrell.
Bam!
Yes! Clown Theme Motel.
Fun, but you have to squeeze into your room with 300 other people.
Oh, man. Especially with the whole remake of It. That probably would, like, either have dropped or increased in sales. I have no idea. Okay, Marlena, you're next.
Time to pick a category.
Okay, do you think Nickelodeon canceled great animated shows with so much potential like Harvey Beats and Buns and Mr. Beast way too soon? Yeah, there have been a case in which, like, Nickelodeon, if they don't see numbers as good as SpongeBob, they'll think that nobody's watching it. But yeah, there have been cases in which they do kind of like push shows into the side or cancel it way too soon, so yeah. So, I mean, I wish that I wish that Harvey Beaks would have lasted a little bit longer because that show was just so incredibly atmospheric and charming and just so lighthearted and fun that I actually really did like it. And it's just a shame that it didn't really just, you know, it didn't catch on. But, you know, that happens, you know. If a show comes along that's like a massive hit like The Loud House, then, yeah, I mean, it's all about competition. Which is a shame, to be quite honest. But, you know, that's how it is. But I'm hoping that, you know, similar to like a whole bunch of shows like, you know, Ginger or Chalk Zone or The Angry Beavers, they'll find their audience even after its cancellation. Would you ever consider doing a video on a movie like Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Oh, man.
You guys blew it.
Oh, when in space.
Smell.
Yeah, that's what I think. When I think of roses, I think about putting them into outer space so that I can give it that atmospheric, spacey smell if I want to spray myself with perfume. That's what I want to do.
Alright, choose a category.
Anyway. But anyway, Ferris Bueller. Probably not. I mean, I don't really have much to say about the movie. Although my friend Rowdy C from TV Trash actually did a video on the TV series based off of it, if you're interested in checking that out. People spend 45 minutes.
Hurry! Hit the live for me button if you can't think of something.
Hey, Vam. I am doing well, thank you. I'm going to be going over to MegaCon this weekend. I have an episode of Casual Chats that I just recorded. I'm planning on doing another one by next week. So yeah, I'm doing really well.
Let's see what everybody selected.
That would have been hilarious, though. I mean, spend 45 minutes farming so you can actually get into shape. That would have been pretty interesting. Favorite episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender? The series finale, the 4-parter. That's my favorite because it was such a really satisfying ending. The battles were great. The characters were great. Everything about that episode, well, that 4-part episode was just fantastic. So, yeah, that's my favorite.
You might be interested in.
Really? Falling asleep? Wow. if that's the case of sleeping for 45 minutes, my sister would nail it. She loves taking her naps. Alright guys, final round.
Final fibbage. One question left for triple the points. Good luck.
Okay, what are your thoughts on the new show on the new showrunner for the Loud House after Chris Savino was fired last year? I don't know who the new showrunner is, so I mean, we'll just have to wait and see how they do. But from what the Loud House has been doing so far with their episodes, it seems like they're doing pretty okay. Just goes to show you that just because the creator is not involved with it doesn't mean that the show can't do well without him.
Make something quick or use the live for me button.
Alright, there we go. Thoughts on splitting up together? It's a really good show. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the show. The season 1 finale aired yesterday. And yeah, I'm thinking that the show has a lot of promise. It's a very interesting concept. So, yeah, and they've already been picked up for a second season, so I'm really happy for Emily and for all the people involved in the show. Definitely is a much bigger success compared to Selfie. How it compares to Suburgatory is gonna be interesting, because I still think that out of the live-action shows she's done, I still think that Suburgatory is her best. Live-action, I mean. But yeah, I still need to sit with, splitting up together to find out what my thoughts are of the show. Okay, with the World Cup coming up, which Nicktoons would you compare to different World Cup superstars? I know absolutely nothing about the World Cup or soccer or anybody, so I'm sorry, I am the wrong person to ask.
If you said that about Jackbox, I'd probably just leave.
Okay, so break all the windows. Alright. So let's see who won. And the winner is Cameron! Congratulations, Cameron. Woo. Thumbs up to me. 23 likes. Sweet. Okay, which is better, Suburgatory or As Told by Ginger? Oh my god. Okay, well, that's a really good question. I would say that just by slightly, Ginger's better. Because, here's the thing. With Ginger, at least she was able to complete it. Suburgatory was canceled in its 3rd season, and I felt like there could have been some more things added into it. But yeah, I say, but yeah, and unlike Ginger, Suburgatory kind of like starts a little bit slow. I mean, like there are a few good episodes, but then it gets better and better like later on. Whereas in Ginger, I liked it like immediately, like right away. But there are a lot of improvements to it. Like you can tell that Emily's writing has improved from Ginger to Suburgatory. So has Jared's music. So yeah, I would say that it's sort of like a transition. But just personally for me, I like Ginger just slightly more. Okay, so let me see. I'm gonna try Survive the Internet as the next one. And that's the other game which I thought was actually pretty fun. So yeah, once again, Survive the Internet is a very fun game. Basically, you're given like a sentence and you're supposed to like make something up and then another person adds something to it. And then you just choose on which is the funniest. Very simple enough. Alright, so anybody else want to come on in? And here's the code. Did I hear about the John K incident? Did I hear about the John K incident? Like it hasn't been shoved down my throat from every single comment on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, everywhere. Yeah, I did hear about the John K incident. And just like everybody else, I am just as absolutely disgusted as you are. I am just so angry that the fact that, you know, John K would take advantage of those poor women when they were teenagers, of basically just harassing them just for the sake of, oh, I'm going to make your career. It's just flat out awful. Absolutely awful. But, yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
This is what a party feels like.
Alright. What did I think of Danny Tamborelli's wedding? Oh, wonderful. I followed Danny and his wife, Caitlin, on Instagram, and they were so cute together. It was just such a sweet moment, especially when they were singing karaoke together. And yeah, I think that they're going to do really well. I think that they're a very adorable couple. Especially when, you know, when Caitlin would post smoothie time on Instagram. It's just, it's so sweet.
Party Boy 7, here to teach you how to play Survive the Internet.
Yeah, you're right. He is absolute scum. You know what? If you want to know about who the true creator of Ren and Stimpy was, in my opinion, it's Bob Camp. Bob Camp pretty much saved the show, like, during Ren and Stimpy's major problems. Like, you know, when they were late with delays and when John K was fired and all that stuff. So, you know, it's kind of funny that back then, John K was pretty much regarded as like an icon in animation, and then when Bob Camp took over, everybody pretty much hated him, thinking he was going to take the show downhill. But now it's pretty much a reversal, which is absolutely insane.
Okay, that's it.
So yeah, I mean, that's, you know, that's how life is sometimes, in which, you know, life can change over time, and, you know, perspectives are different.
Video sync.
All right. Hey. Okay, guys. All you have to do is just answer the question, which is on your Jackbox screen, and something interesting will pop up later. It may not seem as exciting now, but trust me, it'll get really, really funny late when you know about what the game is about. I didn't hear about the incident. What happened? Oh, Vam.
Words in the funniest way possible.
Okay, I'm gonna just give you the short end of it. So, hey, come here. Come here. Oh boy, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. He's lonely now. He just woke up from his nap. It's okay. Alright, so, as I was saying, so long story short about the John Kay incident. So there were two women who announced on social media about that John Kay, when they were teenagers, like, I want to say like around 14 or 15 years old, John Kay promised them that he was going to help them in their animation career because they wanted to be artists. And he lived with, they lived with him. Well, technically, it's like one of them lived with him and the other. So, okay, so let's just say that he kind of took advantage of them in a not good way, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I'm sorry to say, but I can't really do it justice, but let's just say to follow them online and you'll see about some of the really disgusting things that happened. Nice. Okay, I like that one. That was funny. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, holy crap, the day I sold my life. Ah, thank you. I got balloons. I got balloons. So, now it's a real party. Wow. Wow. I don't have a joke for that. Wasn't he married to the one girl? No, he wasn't married, but they were, like, apparently, like, really, really close. Like, yeah, if you ever see the adult party cartoon commentaries, like the behind-the-scenes stuff, one of them was actually there, and also, he got really close to them, like, did some really nasty stuff. In fact, when he was creating, Sody Pop for one of his, like, Flash cartoons, he even said that one of the highlights, like one of the main qualities of her was that she was underage. And yeah, you can definitely tell that that is definitely a big example of being an incredibly creepy, perverted, creepy guy. Just my God. And I just feel so bad for them, you know? I mean, their lives are pretty much ruined because of that. All they wanted to do was, like, have a shot at it, and, yeah, just pretty much, like, man, it's just really bad.
What do you think? This issue burned you.
Did I do anything fun for my birthday? I worked. I went to work. That's it. Don't worry, I will have fun this weekend because I'll be going over to MegaCon. Alright, so good job, Terrell. And I made the ultimate sacrifice.
Who should I be the most proud of? Let's find out.
Alright, Terrell, you are top dog.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming either, absolutely.
Web forum.
Alright, so, another thing, you know what, I did hear a lot about, like, there was a lot of rumors going on, regarding about John Kay, but it was never really concrete and confirmed until that interview. There we go. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of the Dan Schneider rumors about like how he tends to get like really uncomfortable towards around his actors, especially his female ones. Again, you know, it's unlike the John Kay and the Chris Savino ones, this one has been kind of like inconclusive. I mean, there's some sources, but then there's other sources that disproves this, so I'm not going to really say too much unless, you know, I'm going to, you know, there is like concrete evidence, but yeah, I've always thought that Dan Schneider was a little bit like unease with some of when he showed up in like interviews and stuff like that.
I hope this inspires you.
So
Take
yeah.
this quote out of context, so it makes its author look ridiculous.
There we go. Did I see the Kablam episodes with Henry and June going into the real world as real-life kids? Yeah, that was an episode of Kablam. Not an episode that I came across, like, very often, but I did know of its existence. But yeah, for some reason, they've been popping up in the internet a lot lately. I have no idea. I guess, like, some sort of meme or something. But I don't really pay attention to memes. I couldn't care less about them. Is this game like Fibbage? Sort of. The only difference is that you have to add more answers. It's sort of like, you know, if you're typing in the forums or if you're, like, talking on, like, social media, and it just gets spread around and, you know, things get twisted up, and you have to choose on which is the funniest. So it's a little bit like Fibbage, only with an internet twist. Thoughts on the current state of Disney Channel's live-action performance? Couldn't care less about it. Never really did grow up with any of the Disney Channel live-action shows, so I don't really know. Okay, what's your hometown motto? You can't boss me around. Yes, son. Welcome to Nebraska. Okay. Driving a minivan with Rihanna. I shouldn't have drank all that vodka. Alright, that's actually really good. They need a good ball and a cup to play with? My mom. Yeah, I don't get that one. Okay, not the looping ones. Why do you even speak of this? Let's see. I Want to Die. Nicki Minaj beat Paul McCartney and Stevie Wonder for a Grammy. Yes! I like that one. That's great. Okay. What nickname do you not want to give your mouth? Big hole. Wow. Okay, let's see. Yes! That's great. Okay, that's genius right there. It's just an excuse to make money. Ernie and Bert playing Deadpool. Playing Deadpool for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Yes, Bert and Ernie are going to have a Let's Play channel playing Deadpool with Nolan North as Deadpool. That's genius. I want that to happen. I hope you hear me, Sesame Street. Alright, you know what? Some of these are really good. I'm just going to click on that one. Just, oh my god, yes. Okay, meme time, steamed kablams. Oh, no, Jim. No. No, Jim, no.
And here are the results.
Alright. Alright, good job with the John K. You did it. You took a relevant topic and made it funny, as opposed to making it anger-inducing and disgusted. Way to go, man. Thoughts on Roseanne? I haven't seen it, so I don't have anything to say about it. Although I did hear some kind of messed up things that they did regarding about, like, oh, you know, they made some sort of jokes and, you know, in the expense of this particular show being canceled or these particular people, so yeah, it's crazy. Okay, so we're going to be doing the hashtags, because everybody loves those, right?
Check out this new prompt. Or don't. I'm not your dad.
What did I read for this one? Yeah, put that down. Okay. I'm just gonna look through to see if I missed any questions or anything like that. Yes, I do know that one of the girls is still working in animation, but I do know that that moment with John K pretty much like scarred her for life. The one thing that I am really happy is that I did see on the Ren and Stimpy documentary social media that Ron and Chemo are actually interviewing those two women, and they're going to be included in the documentary. So I'm actually really glad to hear that, because I would love to hear more of the story and, you know, to see about the outcomes of the rise and fall of John Chris Falusi. So, good on you guys. Ron and Chemo, if you're watching this, which I completely doubt that you are, keep up the good work.
Come on, baby. Let's do the twist.
Okay, there we go. I hope this is funny, but then again, I'm not really the funny type, but might as well give it a shot. Do you really think the execs at Cartoon Network have learned their lesson after the CN real live action program debacle from almost a decade ago? That's a bit of a debate, considering that from everything that I've been hearing lately, now they seem to be on the fence of, Cartoon Network is now sucking more than ever because now they're relying on Teen Titans Go and shows that are very similar to it. Which, it's like if it's not one problem, it's the other. And then people are looking back on it saying like, man, you know, maybe the CN Live wasn't so bad. It's like, oh, jeez, like, I don't really care about that kind of drama. I mean, I just pretty much stay away from it as possible. I mean, if you're interested, Arun and I actually did discuss about the Lion-O Thundercats Roar trailer that they featured. So if you're interested in going to check that out, then please do. Arun actually featured like a 30-second clip on, like, you know, Twitter and Facebook and stuff. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, that's actually pretty funny. Hashtag a complete waste of space. Wow. I hear ya. Oh my god, no! I don't want to see that! Get that out of my mind! Get that out of my mind! Options on Alice in Wonderland 1951. What are my thoughts on the Disney movie? Yeah, I really do like it. It's not one of my favorite Disney movies, but I really do enjoy it for what it is. Very colorful and very weird, and definitely keeps the spirit of what the books were. As for the Tim Burton live-action movies, I hate them so much. I really do. It's my favorite Disney movie. Oh, neat. That's cool. I've ever watched The Middle. I have seen a few episodes of The Middle, and it's pretty funny. Definitely reminds me a lot of Malcolm in the Middle. And I know they'll be having their last season, so yeah, they lasted for about 9 seasons, which is really good for them. You know, that just goes to show you about how, you know, well that the show has been received. Alright, well, I guess you are interested in watching an X-rated Flintstones then, so good for you guys. Ugh. Okay, Disney cartoons or Looney Tunes? Oh, why must I have to choose? That's really tough. I mean, if you're talking about Disney cartoons, are you talking about like Disney in the Afternoon cartoons or classic cartoons? Because they each have their pros and they each have their cons. So, for Disney cartoons, like the classics, like, you know, with the Donald Duck cartoons, the Mickey Mouse cartoons, they're really good. I really do like the fact that they are able to have, like, a lot of gags and a lot of funny moments, and, you know, it's Disney. I mean, it's pretty much like a classic for many reasons. And Looney Tunes is the same. A lot of their slapstick humor, a lot more, like, witty, and it does take a lot more risks. I would say, if I were to marathon one, I would probably have to say maybe the Looney Tunes cartoons, but just by a bit. I'm really glad that they have, like, their recent incarnations, like House of Mouse and the new Looney Tunes show. So, yeah, I do think that, you know, they have stood the test of time pretty much for a reason. So, yeah, I absolutely love both of them, but I'm going to have to give the slightest edge to Looney Tunes.
Okay, it's the last round. Go for the nuclear option if you have to.
Okay, what's my favorite Looney Tunes director? Oh, again, really hard. I mean, Clampett is good. I also like Chuck Jones, and I like Tex Avery. It's hard. It's really hard to choose. Let's see what we got. Okay. There we go. I think that one is probably the funniest that I've written so far. It's so wrong, but you know what? Why not? These Jackbox streams are really fun. Thank you, Norbert. Really do appreciate it. Well, would you say that the Fleischer Bros, who made Betty Boop and Popeye, were the Adult Swim of the 1930s? Absolutely. I mean, Betty Boop cartoons, if you look down on it... I like that one. That's actually pretty funny. Wow. Okay. I'm a Canadian, eh? I like Teletoon and a dose of Buckley, eh? Oh, wow. You guys are really doing good with these. I wish that they would have more of these, you know? Aw, puppies. My current mood. Oh, they're so adorable. Red Bull gives you wings. Oh, that's funny. Oh, it's a lion. Dog, dog, dog. I don't get it. Sorry, I don't get it. Unless it's a meme or something, I have no idea. Oh my god, no, that's avocado toast. I mean, I guess it's. I mean, I guess it's not a millennial joke. Where's the penguin? Yeah, that's a good question. I want to know, where is the penguin? Okay, guys, choose out of all of these, because there are some that are actually pretty hilarious. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. Betty Boop. Yeah, if you ever watch the Nostalgia Chicks video on Betty Boop, where she discusses about, like, how it took a lot of risks, and the fact that they introduced things like, you know, references on drugs and, you know, and that kind of stuff, it just goes to show you that, you know, it was, like, really risky. And, you know, of course, the jazz music, which at the time was, like, incredibly, like, edgy. So, yeah, as for Popeye, I mean, I don't know if it would be, like, that edgy compared to Betty Boop, but, yeah, just about. Oh, wow, DJ, you are the winner, so congratulations. That was a really close match. You all did a great job, everybody.
Now enjoy your special prize.
And, yeah, we're just sucked into the stratosphere. Okay, so, that's that. just gonna leave. But yeah, that was actually a really fun game, guys. Good job. Which female Nickelodeon character do you think best represents female empowerment? Wow, that is an excellent question. Female empowerment. I mean, I guess Helga would be a good example. Cora, Mose from Ned's Declassified, Ginger, Jenny from My Life as a Teenage Robot. They all do a good job. Alright guys, I'm gonna do one more of the party pack. I'm gonna do Bracket-Teering. Yeah, this is actually a really fun game. But the sad part about this particular game is that if you have your cell phone, then you have to actually press the screen a lot so that you can win. Unfortunately, I have the computer screen, so I'm probably gonna lose. But, yeah. This is the other game that I think is actually decent out of the party pack. So, okay guys, there's your code. So, have fun. Alright. And the cool thing about this is that you can play up to 16 players. This is the only party pack game, as far as I know, in which you can actually play up to double the length of people. As for everything else, it's up to 8. So I'm hoping that maybe sometime in the future, you can actually play up to more players, like, you know, like 16, just like in Bracket-Teering. But then again, it makes a lot of sense because this is a bracket, and the most you can put in a bracket normally is about 16. So I know that I think the highest bracket is like 64, maybe like for like a sports tournament. But yeah, I mean, if that was to be 64, I'm sure like everything will be crashing really quickly. So yeah, Bracket-Teering is very simple. All you have to do is just put in an answer to a question, and if they choose your answer for the bracket, then you move on to the next round. You also get to predict on which answer do you think is going to go further into the next round. And if you win, then you get a lot of points. If you don't win, then you don't get any points at all, and the one who has the most points is the winner. Pretty simple enough. Would you mind doing a Powerpuff Girls podcast along with your guests, even though it's a girls show, like you did with Samurai Jack and Scooby-Doo? Even if it was a girl show or a boy show, of course I'll do a podcast on Powerpuff Girls. Absolutely. It doesn't even matter. So, yeah, definitely. Is this like a game show? Sort of. You'll definitely see when we get the hang of it. So, yeah, I think that should be just about enough, unless some more people are willing to join in. We got 18 people watching. Great. So, yeah, why don't you come on by if you're interested in joining in. Since there's 18, maybe we can have 4 more. If not, then I could just get the game started. Well, you knew about the Wilma and the Betty one, considering you did tweet it on the Rocks movie for no parking. Oh, that's right, because I think Clint from the Rise and Fall of Nickelodeon was actually tweeting about that they're going to be doing a new Pebbles and Bam Bam TV show on Cartoon Network. And I actually had to tweet him, and I actually tweeted him and letting him know that we actually did have one 20 years ago. It was called Cave Kids. It was basically like Pebbles and Bam Bam were, you know, teaching educational stuff. It was basically like a educational version of Rugrats, and it only lasted for 8 episodes. I think like when it was airing, it only lasted for 2 months. So yeah, it pretty much didn't even last for very long. And even to this day, pretty much nobody in the Flintstones community even talks about it. It's pretty much been forgotten. All right, I'm going to start the game, everybody.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, but yeah, you know what's funny is that Cave Kids was like the first time in the Flintstones like chronology that featured you know, Pebbles and Bam Bam as babies again, because throughout that entire time, if you followed the show from like the 70s all the way up to the 90s with the TV, with the direct-to-video movies, to be quite honest, I mean, it actually just had them as like growing up from teenagers to adults. So then afterwards they brought them back to babies, and it's been that way ever since.
Type in the best, most winningest answer you can think of and hit send. If your answer wins the entire bracket, you'll be rolling in cash.
Alright, so all you have to do is just enter in what you think would be the answer that would move on to the next round. Like, you think that everybody's going to be choosing. And then afterwards, you get to put in some cash and, you know, bet on which one you think will go far. What are your thoughts on Thundercats Roar? Go listen to the Arun Mehta show from last week and you'll find out what my thoughts on it are. Okay, this is the prediction table. All you have to do is just bid on which answer do you think is going to get to the furthest in the line. So, there you go. Alright, what is your favorite Hanna-Barbera cartoon? Definitely Scooby-Doo is my favorite. It was the one that I was introduced to first out of all of them, and I have seen a good amount of their incarnations. I haven't seen all the movies, though, but I have been following it for a very long time. The first time that I saw Scooby-Doo was, like, on Cartoon Network when they were, you know, when Cartoon Network was just starting off, and they had acquired the rights for all the Hanna-Barbera cartoons, and they used to air, like, all the reruns of Scooby-Doo and that kind of stuff. Alright guys, all you have to do is just put in your answer and what you think will be the best.
But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote.
Have I seen the show called Wander Over Yonder? It's such a good show. Yeah, I have seen Wander Over Yonder. I haven't seen all of it, but I do know that it was a really good show that Craig McCracken did create for the Disney Channel that didn't really get a lot of attention and that it was like canceled really quickly. So, yeah, it's a shame really because I do know that, you know, very similar to Harvey Beaks, Wander Over Yonder was a show that had its charm that wasn't really like seen anywhere. And yeah, it's... You know, it's a shame that, you know, shows like that are seen as, like, taboo. It's like, oh, you know, shows like that are not, like, incredibly funny or anything like that. It's, like, much more calmer in comparison. But I still enjoyed it. As for how it compares to the other shows, like Powerpuff and Foster's, oh, man, that's really tough because I haven't seen any of those shows I haven't seen both of those shows in a while. And I'll have to figure out, like, which I personally think. Yes, I have seen The Loud House, Code Box 42. I do really enjoy the show. Ooh, a paycheck with at least 4 figures. Yeah, that'll get people clicking. It's like, yeah. Choose me. I make a 4-figure sum. Thoughts on Woody Woodpecker, the shorts, not the crappy movie? Good question. The shorts. You know, it's kind of funny because when I was a kid, I actually was given a VHS tape of the Woody Woodpecker shorts from my super when I lived in New York. And he had like a whole bunch of VHS tapes that he gave to us. And some of the VHS tapes were for my dad. Like, there were a bunch of Star Trek reruns. And for us, like when we were kids, my sister and I, he gave us like a whole bunch of like old cartoons, and there were like Woody Woodpecker, there was Richie Rich, there was let's see, there was yeah, Woody Woodpecker, Richie Rich, and like a whole mishmash of a bunch of classic cartoons like Adam Ant and Chilly Willy, Andy Panda, yeah, just a whole bunch of others. So yeah, I do enjoy some of the Woody Woodpecker cartoons. I enjoy more of the later ones, like towards like, you know, the ones that they made like towards the 60s as opposed to ones toward the 40s, because I do see like the rough edges. Like Woody just doesn't sound the same compared to, you know, like my favorite incarnation of Woody was when Gracie Lance voiced him. Gracie Lance, for those who don't know, it was actually the wife of Walter Lance, who created Woody Woodpecker himself. I think, in my opinion, I think she did the best job of voicing the character because she really captured that, like, crazy, zany characteristic of Woody. I like those a lot. I think that the animation's a lot more smoother and consistent. I think that the voice really matches up. And out of all the other characters featured in Woody Woodpecker, let's see. I did see characters like Andy Panda, Buzz Buzzard, Wally Walrus, Chili Willy, Gabby Gator. Yeah, so I do know about that. And there's Knothead and Splinter, which are his niece and nephew. I didn't see any of the other like the 90s incarnation, because I did know that they had that, like the Woody Woodpecker show, and I think Billy West voiced him. I didn't see that one, so I don't know what to say about that one. But I do know about the movie, because Aaron and I, we actually did discuss about the movie in the Aaron Mehta show, and we were just like absolutely shocked that this thing even existed, and my computer is running low. So I'm just going to charge it up real quick with the battery. There we go. Alright, so let's see who won. Oh, I didn't win. Sad face.
And now the final face-off.
Alright, time for the final face-off. So which one is going to win? Is it going to be Pickle or Paycheck? Which is the best thing to be holding in your profile picture? Do I have a favorite ride on Disney World? Yes, I do have a favorite ride on Disney World. If I was to go to Epcot, my favorite ride on Epcot to ride is the Space Ride. I remember when I first rode it, that I was just beyond excited. The first time that I did hear about it was that my dad gave me a VHS tape of Disney World in 2000 when it was like the new millennium, and they had this cool tour of all of Disney World, like the Magic Kingdom and the Animal Kingdom, Epcot, and MGM Studios. That was before it was called Hollywood Studios, and it just got me so excited. And I remember when I first saw the Space Ride, I was just like so pumped. My favorite ride on Magic Kingdom is definitely a tie between Splash Mountain and the Railroad roller coaster. That's actually a lot of fun. Animal Kingdom, I love the Yeti roller coaster ride. It is so fun, like super fun.
Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after the answers are all in.
Let's see what else. Now if I were to go to the Disney, like the Hollywood Studios ride, I think my favorite ride would have to be the Aerosmith roller coaster. But yeah, there are so many rides to ride on, Disney World. In fact, speaking of which, I'm actually going to go to Disney World next month, because Kevin and Christina are going to be coming in from New York, and we're going to be having ourselves a Disney World vacation. We're going to be heading over to Magic Kingdom, which is great because it's been a while since I've been to Magic Kingdom. Ooh, that's good. Oh my god, that's amazing. A superhero or supervillain that needs to be played by Christopher Walken. Oh my god, yes. All of my yes. Oh man. Ooh. Oh my god. I love this one. I'm gonna choose this one. This is great. All we need to have is, if they're gonna do an animated incarnation, we need to have either Rob Paulson, Jeff Bennett, Nolan North, or Jess Harnell just do like a Christopher Walken face-off, and played by a superhero. That'd be amazing. My favorite is Splash Mountain. Oh, sweet. Pickle or Paycheck? Is that a sequel to Pickle or Peanut? Yes, it is a sequel to Pickle or Peanut, and they're desperate for money so that they can actually get to do another season. Oh man, this is good. This is good. Who's gonna be? Who's gonna be? Who's gonna be? 3 seconds. Come on, guys. Black Widow. Beautiful. Oh, that's amazing. Black Widow. I can imagine it now. Like, hey, guys, I'm here to spy on you, and I'm gonna be joining the Avengers. I'm gonna be with Captain America. Okay, so, ooh, let's see what we got. Catwoman, Venom, Wolverine, or Hector con Carne. Oh, that's really good. Oh, man, that's awesome. Hector's winning. Hector's winning. 5 points, 2 seconds. Wow. There we go. Hector con Carne. Yeah. Okay, you hear that, DJ? If there's gonna be a live-action Hector Concarne movie, then Christopher Walken is gonna be it's gonna be the character. Yes, absolutely.
This is a big one.
Okay, let's see what we got. Iron Man, John K, supervillain, Wonder Woman. Oh man. Okay, do you think that Are You Afraid of the Dark and Goosebumps are basically the 90s kids' versions of Black Mirror? Do you think any of them should get a modern-day reboot? Well, technically, Goosebumps does have a reboot with the show that's been airing on the Kids Discovery, and also they have the movies, and there is going to be a second Goosebumps movie. And as for Are You Afraid of the Dark, there is going to be a TV movie coming out in 2019. So, we don't know for sure about what the Are You Afraid of the Dark movie is going to be about. That's still a bit of a mystery. But, nonetheless, as for Goosebumps, overtime. Okay, guys, tap as fast as you can for what you want. Tap on your phone, tap on your computer, whatever. I win. Yes. I chose Catman, by the way, because even though Catman was voiced by Adam West, Christopher Walken would do an amazing job. I want to see that happen. Thoughts on the SpongeBob musical? You know what? I didn't think that the SpongeBob musical was gonna be... I thought it was gonna be like one of those kind of like joke kind of things in which like, oh, they're turning something animated and making it into a live musical similar to Shrek, but apparently it's gotten like a ton of Tony nominations and it's getting a lot of people watching it. I think Casey and Ashley are going to be watching it when Ashley arrives in New York. And I think they're going to give like their thoughts on it, but yeah, I've been hearing a lot of good things about it. I don't really know what to say. I mean, if you put anything in SpongeBob and it's going to sell. So there you go. I think that it's definitely caught me by surprise.
Time's up at the prediction table. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2.
Did I hear about the new Nicktoon announced today? Man of the House, executive produced by Norman Lear.
This is why we
yes, I have been hearing about it, and I'm actually really interested in it because Norman Lear, created All in the Family and pretty much was like the man responsible for creating like so many iconic shows from like the 60s and 70s, and then those shows got like into spin-offs. There's a reason why a lot of people call Dan Schneider the Norman Lear of our generation, because any show that he did successfully, it like ran into spin-offs. And I know that when it comes to like commentary about life, Norman Lear is pretty straightforward with his opinions. So yeah, I'm actually really interested to see what the show's going to be about. I'm actually really intrigued. Oh my god. This is going to be tough now. Thoughts on the newest episode of SpongeBob Inc. Lemonade? I've never seen it, so I don't have anything to say about it. I hope Norman Lear doesn't die before Man of the House comes out. He's 95. Well, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I mean, we can't say really too much about it, Okay, guys, next one. Here we go. What's going to be your choice? Is it going to be John K. or Hector Concarne, played by Christopher Walken? All in the Family has spin-offs, Maude, Jefferson's Good Times, and Archie Bunker's Place. Yes, I do know about the spin-offs. I think I even did discuss about like those spin-offs in another live stream a while back. So yeah, there you go. The winner is Hector Concarne. That would be freaking hilarious. Like Christopher Walken trying to have like a Spanish accent. Man, that would be comedic gold. Alright. Man, DJ, you won again. You are killing it, man. Seriously. Alright, time for the triple blind bracket. This is the last round, guys.
This bracket will change every single round.
Who should host Double Dare 2018? I mean, they already chose a host for Double Dare, so there's no need to, like, really say anything.
Crazy twists and turns this bracket will take.
Do you plan on doing other seasonal reviews of other shows and favorite and least favorite episodes of The Loud House? Oh man. Do I ever plan? I mean, I want to, but man, like, after I finished We're in Between, it pretty much, like, took the wind out of me. I was just so burned out with keeping a consistent weekly basis and then focusing on my other stuff, so I'm probably going to take a break from doing that, but I have no idea what I'm going to do my next one on. Okay, animal that would look funniest dressed up in human clothes. Oh man, that's actually, that would be, let's see what we got. Ooh, I like this one. This will be fun. Okay, thoughts on the Rocky and Bullwinkle from the 1960s and reboot? Yes, I do love Rocky and Bullwinkle. It was a show that I grew up with. I actually did see the reruns of it in Nickelodeon, and I remember that I used to be so excited about watching a new episode every single day after school. And as for the reboot, I have been seeing clips of it. I do know that Tara Strong is the new Rocky, and they have somebody else for Bullwinkle, and they pretty much recasted everybody, which makes sense, of course. And from what I saw of it, it looks interesting. It looks promising. I haven't seen any episodes because I do know it's an Amazon exclusive, so yeah, it's going to be probably really tough for me to see. I've always wanted to do a video on Rocky and Bullwinkle, so I definitely want to, like, cover that in the future. Sharktopus.
That battle gave me whiplash.
So yes, let's put. Okay, so I want to see fan art of that. I want to see a Sharktopus dressed up in something. So please, like, if any of you guys are artists, I'd love to see that. Make my day.
Next up.
Do we need a Blue's Clues revamp? I am not the right person to ask that because I didn't grow up with it. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I know that a lot of people were really upset that Blue's Clues is getting a, you know, like a remake, but to be quite honest, I mean, like, I didn't really grow up with it, and I do know that I mean, I don't really see it as very necessary because I think that the original Blue's Clues is fine. But, you know, if they want to have it for a new generation of kids, that's perfectly fine with me. But I do know that, you know, Nick Jr., I don't know if they have, like, any shows that a lot of people are, like, kids are, like, watching and loving. I guess there's, like, Paw Patrol, but I don't really know. I think the reason why I know about Paw Patrol is because I see, like, I don't know, I think I see, like, what was it again? Oh yeah, that's right. When I was at my job, I think I saw, like, a Paw Patrol book, and there was, like, a whole bunch of scribbles on it. So I do know, and also Lin-Manuel Miranda actually played the Paw Patrol theme song for his son on Twitter, and it is adorable. Let's see. Any reboot that you're the most excited for? Well, currently, I am really intrigued about what the Double Dare reboot is going to be. So I'm really excited about that. If there's anything else, I can't think of it at the moment, but right now I'm just really excited about Double Dare coming back. And, you know, knowing that Mark is going to be a huge part of it, it's like, I'm happy for him. Okay, do you think Thomas and Friends on Nick Jr. was a good addition for them? I don't know. I've never seen it. I was, like, way too old when that came out. Remember Going Places on TGIF? I don't even... Oh, man. Going Places. I haven't seen that show in ages. And that was not exactly, like, the show that I, like, fondly remember when it comes to, like, TGIF. I remember, like, Full House and Family Matters and Perfect Strangers and Dinosaurs. Sister Sister. Let's see, Clueless, the TV series. Let's see what else. Step by Step. Those are the ones that I remember. Oh, favorite character voiced by Grey Griffin. Azula. Hands down Azula. I think that's her best character. In fact, like right up there in my autographs collection. When I met with Gray, I asked for a picture of Azula, and she got it for me, and it was amazing. So I'm actually really, I think that that's hands down her best role. And I know that in various like interviews and discussions about Gray, I think that, you know, she even orders Starbucks coffee as Azula. And that's like, yes, that is so awesome. The fact that she's able to order things like pizza or coffee with the Azula voice. It's like, hello, peasants. I like to have a decaffeinated mochalatto, or no, mochaccino, whatever. What is a mochalatto? Is there such thing as a mochalatto? I don't think so.
I am on the edge of my seat.
I'm gonna see Gray in Keystone Comic-Con this December. Need to find something cool I can get her to autograph. Yeah, if you have maybe Avatar: The Last Airbender on DVD, if you have like something that she voiced, then yeah, absolutely. If not, then you can always like purchase a picture. That's what I did when I met her, and she was really, really nice when I met her.
Switcheroo. Best animal to suckle from.
Oh no, I don't want to answer this question. Okay, favorite character voiced by Jeff Bennett. Oh, that's really tough. That's really tough. Oh man, I don't know, because Jeff Bennett is like, he's like a great voice actor who's voiced like a lot of characters, and he does a lot of great impressions. I don't know. I mean, Johnny Bravo is like, I think Johnny Bravo was like one of the first that I got introduced to him. Like, I knew that was him. And then a whole bunch of other characters, then, yeah, I don't know what to... I have to think that over. Favorite Tara Strong role. Oh, man, that's like choosing your favorite child. I mean, let's see, there's Batgirl, there's Bubbles, there's... Yeah, I think that's my favorite is probably Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls. Alright, so DJ, you win again. Congratulations. Alright, well, good job, guys. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna go back. Alright. So yeah, those are the 3 games that I actually do like. Civic Doodle is a drawing game, and Monster Seeking Monster, I don't even know how it works. Basically, it's like you're dating somebody and you're supposed to like say some things to make them want to date you. I played it and I just never really liked it. So, out of the 3 games that we played, I'll go one more round or 2, and then afterwards I'm just going to call it a night. Or if you want, I can switch over to another party pack, because I still have all 4 of them available. Okay, Jim, thank you so much for joining, and I really do appreciate it. I don't sound did I sound disappointed, DJ? I'm sorry. I just want to wish you congratulations, DJ. Really do appreciate it. Let's see. Have I ever seen Deadpool? No, I have not seen Deadpool. I know that the second one's coming out. I just haven't had the opportunity to see it. Alright, so... Okay, I'm just going to play one more round of... Okay, I'm going to pop in Survive the Internet for one more round of that, and then I'll play another round of Fibbage 3, and then after that, I'm just probably going to call it a night, because it's getting late. Okay, so, there's your code, guys. Join in the game. Okay, favorite Tom Kenny character. Oh man, that's a really tough one, because similar to like Jeff Bennett, Tom Kenny has also voiced a lot of other amazing characters. Oh wow, that was quick. You signed in like really fast, so thanks guys. Let's do this.
Hey, there's Andy.
Let's see. There's Heifer. There's SpongeBob. There's the Ice King. There's so many characters. So yeah, those are my favorite characters.
Get on your boards, because we're about to surf the net.
What are your thoughts on the trailer for the upcoming new ABC show, The Kids Are Alright? Wait, The Kids Are Alright? Isn't that a song from, what you call them?
Here's a quick tutorial before we start.
What was it again?
Hey guys, what's up? Party Boy 7 here to teach you how to play Survive the
What was it? The band again? The Who. Yeah, the Who. There was also the Who. Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. The Kids Are Alright by the Who. They're gonna make a TV show based off of the Who with the lyrics. That'd be kind of cool.
Say we're on a news site.
But no, I'm joking. But no, I haven't heard about that show yet.
Oh, I got it. Everybody then vote.
Let's see. I'm probably gonna go to bed. It's 10:60 here. Okay, and I have to work tomorrow. Okay, Marlena, no problem. Thoughts on Scott Pilgrim vs. the World and what introduced you to it? What introduced me to it was the movie, not the video game, because I think that at the time that I did hear about the video game was that you had to play it on like 360 and didn't own it, and I didn't know anything about the comics, so I was first introduced to it through the movie. Do I keep up with Power Rangers? Absolutely not. I mean, the only reason why I did see Power Rangers in the first place was because I had to do the Nickelodeon tribute, and I had to see, like, Power Rangers Samurai and Mega Force. And that was, like, the first time I saw Power Rangers since the original. Okay. There we go. Favorite anime character voiced by Johnny Young Bosch. Wow. That's a good question. I haven't seen a lot of anime that features Johnny Young Bosch. I think that the only one that I do know of is Ichigo, so I'll probably have to say that.
In the funniest way possible.
There we go. Hey Patty, it's me, Grayson. I changed my name. Oh, cool! Welcome aboard, Grayson. Really glad that you're able to make it to the live stream. Have I seen any of the Nick animated shorts? If so, which is your favorite? No, I haven't seen any of the shorts yet. I have seen them being popped around, like on the Nick website and the YouTube channel and on Twitter, but I haven't seen it. Claire Dunphy Sharp Knives. I don't know who Claire Dunphy is. Ooh. Ouch. Oh! Okay, we're going a little too far on that one. Not everyone, per se. Okay, I like that one. That's actually pretty funny. Oh. Ouch. Extra thick hips. Okay, I think that the Aku voice, the meme is getting a little rid. A British guy that tucks Harry Potter. Dodie Bishop, myself during the time of the month. Wow. Great choices, everybody.
It's up to you.
Choose wisely. I already know what I'm going to choose. Okay, Claire Dunphy is a character from the Modern Family. Oh, okay. You know, I do know the Modern Family, but I've just never had the chance to see it. It's been a show that I've wanted to watch, but I've never had the chance to see it. Wow, like overwhelming Dodie Bishop, myself during the time of the month. And let me guess who said it. Let's see, who could it be? Yeah, it's DJ, of course. Good job, DJ. And the ultimate sacrifice goes to Cameron. Okay, the thoughts on the Disney show Kirby Buckets. I hate it, but in my in-law voice, some of the characters, so I respect that. I've never seen Kirby Buckets. That actually sounds really weird. It's like Kirby if his copy ability is like a bucket. So yeah, I don't know what that is.
You're getting another problem.
Okay, so did I know that Darren Norris had a recurring role on Veronica Mars? Yes, I do. Because he did mention that in an episode of Talking Toons with Rob Paulson, that he did talk about that. And when Veronica Mars was having a Kickstarter for, like, the Veronica Mars movie, he did talk about, like, oh, I want to see if I can, if it's possible that I can have a role in the movie. And I think he does show up in the movie. Here we go. Let's see. It sucks that the video game for Scott Pilgrim was deleted off of Xbox and PlayStation due to license expiring. I really want to play it. Yeah, that does really suck.
I hope this inspires you. Take this quote out of context, so it makes its author look ridiculous.
Oh, wow. There we go. Let's see.
Is anyone else's heart?
My in-law also voiced Earl on Beavis and Butthead. Oh, I see. Oh, wow. Whoa! That's great. That is amazing. Miss Finster is juicy. Not worth it. The complete series of breadwinners. Yes. Lorene McDaniel. I scanned the price at Target and found it cheap on Amazon. I don't even know who that is. The toothpaste is at the bottom of the brush between the bristles and I can't get it out. World's greatest toilet brush. He was slow as frig. Spongy clean. Must be a rejected SpongeBob product. El Mexicano. Alright, but I'd rather eat it La Parrilla. Sleepy, slow, and sweaty. How I feel after eating Chipotle. Yes, let's see. Fun fact, Darren Norris used to be married to Mary Elizabeth McGuinn, who's now married to Steve Bloom. Small world, huh? Yes, it is a very small world indeed. Very. It's kind of crazy because, you know, now you could actually say that the characters of Cowboy Bebop are actually, like, canon. Like, literally canon. So, it's crazy. It is a very small world.
Let's see who got the votes.
Wow, good job. Wow, DJ, you got it again. Complete series of breadwinners is so not worth it.
Oh, dear.
Okay, what are your thoughts on the Andy Griffin Show? We watched some the other day at school. Yeah, the Andy Griffin Show is definitely, like, one of the best classic, you know, TV series of all time. You know, you can't really make a show like that anymore because of its humble roots. It's like, you have a show where it takes place in a small town and all you have to worry about is, like, small town mayhem and eating pie. So, yeah, I actually do like it. Although I'm more of an Isle of Lucy fan, I do like the Andy Griffin Show as well.
It's time to answer another prompt. I'd like you to really listen to your heart this time.
Okay, favorite voice actors from Canada. Ooh, excellent question. Canadian voice actors. I mean, definitely, like, Tara Strong and Jennifer Hale and Cree Summer are from Canada as well. And they do have dual citizenship and they can be able to voice characters. But I don't think that's what you're referring to. You're referring to actual voice actors from Canada who voice Canadian shows. I don't know a lot of them. I do know a lot of the people, like, who, you know, voice shows, like, on Deke. Like, I did meet up with Linda Valentine, Susan Roman, and, you know, and the likes, and they were, like, really, really nice people. I don't really know too much about Canadian voice actors. There we go. Let's see. Would you be streaming more during the summer? Today is my last day of school, by the way. Oh, great. Oh, that's going to be tough because this summer it's going to be really difficult because I did post it in my my update video that I'm going to be moving, and after that we'll just have to wait and see. Trailer for season 30 of The Simpsons. Zombified. Nice. Love it. Donald Trump's failed dating website. Let's make breakups great again. Of course. Joan Crawford. Because he is Forrest freaking Gump. I think you're confusing that with Tom Hanks. Batman vs. Superman. Better than Twilight. Nice. Okay. Better than Metallica. Nicki Minaj can cover Enter Sandman. Wow. Nicki Minaj better than Metallica. I'm sure a lot of metalists will be really bad with it. Okay. Not so sure about that. Gotta take my doggo out. Just give up. Yeah, he'll never be satisfied. He'll want to be out there forever. What's a really good non-lethal form of torture? Watch Cars 2. I couldn't agree more. Alright guys, make your choice.
Do your civic duty and vote.
Okay, what about Kathleen Barr? Oh yeah, Kathleen Barr is also a really good one. I do know that she does a lot of, like, voices for, like, My Little Pony and such, but, she also does voice a lot of other characters, too. Let's see, which one do I want to choose? I'm going to choose this one. Yeah, Kathleen Barr is also a really good one, too. Ooh, we have a tie. Nice. So, yeah, it's a tie between with myself, Cameron, and I think Chilton. So sweet.
Let's check out the scoreboard, shall we?
But yeah, still, DJ's kicking our ass tonight. It's crazy. Kathleen Barr voiced Eddie on Ed, Edd n Eddy. That's the show animated in Canada, but I still consider that show American. Okay. I see what you mean. Some Canadian voice actors I like are Tabitha St. Germain and Nicole Oliver. Oh, yeah, those are actually really good ones, too. No, she voiced Kevin and Marie Kanker. Yeah, that actually DJ's right. He did, Kathleen did voice Kevin. There we go. Yeah, I really need to brush up on my Canadian voice actors.
Nuclear option if you have to.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, did voice Kevin. Alright, that should be it.
It all comes down to this.
Alright, let's see what you got, guys. Ooh, steak. Come and look at my sweet, succulent meat. Oh, yeah. Alright. Tasty form of suicide. Heart attack, here I come. Another lion. Mama's family moves to syndication. I don't really get that one. Okay, a fish. Me being totally chilled right now. Yes, you cannot be any more chill than a goldfish swimming around. He is the definition of chill. My BF sack. Oh, wow. I get it. Ice cream. Winter in 2017. Nice. I love it. Aww. Eat your heart out, PETA. Aw, it's so cute. I want a pet ferret now. That's gonna be for my next birthday. I just did not totally try today. Alright, guys. Make your choice.
It's voting time.
Okay, I noticed both Jord Shrinks and Matt Black Kid, whose names I don't remember, had the same voice as a kid. Yeah, I think so too.
Here's what people think.
Alright. Wow! Tasty Forms of Suicide has won the competition. So, DJ wins again. Because I think DJ pretty much just, like, kills it. So, yes. Ultimate Sacrifice goes to Terrell. So, yes, DJ wins again. 3 in a row. So, congratulations. And no one even got close to even 1,000. So, yeah. Good job, guys. Yay.
Congrats. But don't be too proud of yourself.
And goodbye. Okay, that should be it for this one. Alright. I'm just gonna play, let's see. I came out last in the last game. Oh, don't worry about it. Alright, so I'm just gonna play through one more round of Fibbage 3, and then afterwards I'm just gonna call it a night, because I have to work in the morning. But yeah, I had a lot of fun playing, the Jackbox Party Pack with you guys. I hope that you guys enjoy it. And let me know in the chat if you want to play more from the Jackbox Party Pack number 4. If not, then we can always play through the other Party Pack games, whether it be 1, 2, or 3. Can I do more streams? Hopefully I can, but I don't know if, like I said before, since I'm moving and since I have a lot of other stuff that I'm going to be doing, I'm hoping that maybe I can get some spare time to do that. But as of right now, I don't know. Alright, have a good night, DJ. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, we're all in. Perfect. Let's do it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, these games are fun. I love to play more from the Jackbox Party Pack number 4. Great! I mean, I will probably give more of a chance to Civic Doodle and Monster Seeking Monster, but like I said, I've never been a good fan of drawing games, and I think that Monster Seeking Monster is definitely like one of the worst, because I just don't understand that game. It just really confuses me.
And anyone else who wants to get in can be in the audience. The audience votes on fake answers.
Yes, I do know that Scott Menville is the son of Chuck Menville. That's actually how Scott got introduced into the animation industry. Like, he started voicing characters really young. I'm sorry I missed out on Survive the Internet. Oh, don't worry about it, Jordan. There's always another time. Yeah, I also do prefer the Jackbox, the third one as well, Cameron. It's, like I said, out of the 4 so far, it's definitely my favorite. So, I think that all the other ones are also really good, but I still think that the fourth one is, the third one is my favorite.
Theorem that, when applied to meteorology, suggests that there must be a spot on Earth with no wind. The odd name of this idea is the blank theorem.
Okay.
Now, use your device to put in a lie that you think will trick the other players into believing it. If you can't think of something, press the Lie For Me button for half the points.
Did I see Saberspark video on Nickelodeon history? No, I didn't know that Saberspark had a video on Nickelodeon history. I do know that he had a video on, like, why he thought that, various shows went downhill after SpongeBob and, like, the such, but no, I haven't seen it yet, so I'm actually really interested. Can you actually give me a link to that one?
Use the Lie For Me button if you're stuck.
Should they do a Bill Cosby-less sequel to The Cosby Show? Ooh, that's gonna be really, really hard. Like, That'll be really uncomfortable. I don't think so. No. I mean, unless there's a spin-off focusing on another character, then sure. But, yeah, I don't know. I would say, like, maybe spin-off, possibly. Like a Cosby-less show. I don't know. I think it's a little bit like I think it's too soon. I think it's like way too soon. Wow. Good one. Nice, good one, Cameron. Good lie. Ooh. Good one. Okay, thank you so much, the Angry Dino. Oh, I really wanted it to be Airbender. That would have been so cool. Are you kidding me? What does Harry Ball have anything to do with a spot on Earth that has no wind? Okay, sure, Harry Ball. I mean, I've heard worse. I would have believed chapped lips before Harry Ball. Yes, I do know about, I do know that, that's crazy, that there was 2 Simpsons memes this year. The Steam Hams and the Homer one. You know, it's kind of funny because Aaron and I were actually really close on actually doing our own take on the Steam Hams meme, but because the meme was already old, we decided not to do it. And I don't think we're even going to do the Homer in the chair one at all, because I don't even know what we would do with it. Oh, about Rudy and his kids. You mean her... Oh, Rudy and her kids, I'm sorry. Rudy and her kids. I guess I can see that. I mean, out of all the characters from The Cosby Show, I mean, I would like to see... Yeah, I guess Theo, I wouldn't want to... I guess would be kind of like a little bit off. And I don't think, like, Lisa would even be involved in it either. But yeah, Rudy... I think that should probably be the closest to maybe seeing like a continuation. I'm not on the computer yet. I have one. It's called What Ruined Nickelodeon. It's on his most popular. Oh, okay. Now I know what you're talking about because I actually have seen that one. I thought you were talking about like the history of Nickelodeon, like going in depth about the history because. When I had Saber Spark on my podcast, I was actually trying to help him do like a history of Nickelodeon, like discussing about like the origins of Nickelodeon, like Pinwheel, then discussing more about like how the Nicktoons came to be. But I guess he never got around to it, which it's perfectly fine. I can understand why he wouldn't. Oh, nice. In-home haircuts.
You're not a criminal.
I'm not even. I mean, I remember my aunts used to give my cousins like at-home haircuts, and she used to actually give like my cousin like these like pudding bowl haircuts, and it was just like really crazy. There we go.
Let's see what we got.
Okay, Scott Menville had a recurring role as Kimmy's boyfriend. Yeah, Dwayne. Yeah, I do remember that. And yeah, I mean, I guess he wasn't as like well known as like Scott Wingard's Steve, but yeah, I did know about that. A Chinese therapist named Zhao Hongxi performs an expensive yet painful treatment for poisoned blood, otherwise known as blank therapy. Yes, I do know about that video, though, The Angry Dino, because that is definitely one of his most popular. And I think that, I remember that video was being spread around, like, Twitter and such, and I think people were telling me, like, you gotta watch this video. And I did see it, and, I did like his take on why he, in his opinion, thought Nickelodeon was ruined, so... yeah, then eventually, I would get him as a guest on the show to talk about, like, when Nickelodeon was celebrating the 40th anniversary when Pinwheel debuted, so... Yeah, I did help him with, like, I know he wanted to do a video on, like, the history of Nickelodeon, like, going into, like, Pinwheel onward, but, yeah, he never got around to it, which it's understandable because I've had a lot of projects that I never got to do, and I just put it off on the side until, you know, I could have a chance to do it. So, you know, I mean, the guy is pretty busy, so I can understand. Slap therapy.
My mom was a big believer in this technique.
So apparently, like, if you want to cure your blood from poison, you just slap somebody? Okay, sure. Okay, what's your thought on the Busted Brace Face by Saber Spark episode? Watch it, it's so funny. I haven't seen it. What are your thoughts on the recent change to channel controversy at Channel Awesome? Watch the Arun Mehta show discussion on that, because I already discussed about that in detail, and I don't want to talk about it anymore.
This interesting piece of art is the people delivered to the blank.
Wow, this is actually a really interesting piece of art. Okay. I would love to interview you as a guest. Oh, that'd be cool. If you want to interview me as a guest, you know, you can always email me at oldschoollane86@gmail.com. But as of right now, I've been like super preoccupied. Somebody actually asked me for an interview as well, but I haven't had a chance to. I'm gonna click on this one. Let's see. We still need to do a podcast episode together. Okay. Like I said before, I'm like super busy, so we'll have to like wait and see when I do have some spare time, because I pretty much don't. There's the move. There's trying to, you know, put together a few extra podcasts and such right before I leave for my trip. So, you know, I'm gonna do my best to actually have like an ounce of spare time. Okay, worst reboot or spin-off ever. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, man. I don't think any of us got it right. Oh, wait. No. Okay, no. Yeah, I don't think anybody got it right.
Here's something you might be interested in.
You gotta be kidding me. The people delivered to the vampire taxes? I don't even see it. They look like bugs. They don't look like vampires. I would have never guessed that. Wow. Let's see. Spin-off. I still think that Planet Sheen is like... I think it's still like the worst like spin-off I've ever seen. And as for worst reboot, that's really tough, because... I mean, there's like a ton of like really bad reboots.
Successful actor Danny DeVito used to work in a morgue where his job was to blank.
Ooh, that's actually a really good one. Before he was a successful actor, Danny DeVito used to work in a morgue. A morgue. Okay. Okay, there we go. Do you think Drake and Josh was Nickelodeon's answer to the Brady Bunch for millennials? No, because with the Brady Bunch, there's actually a large family, and they do make a lot of like jokes about family life. So, no, I don't think so. I think it would be like Step by Step would be the equivalent, where you know they have like a whole bunch of family members and such. So, no, I don't think Drake and Josh is the equivalent. I don't think so. I am so in, just send me an email for more info. Oh, wait.
All right,
oh, he was talking about having Nick on. I am so sorry. Oh, yeah, you guys go on ahead. If you wish to have your little podcast, that's perfectly fine. Oh, wow. So Cameron and Will both have the same answer. Way to go, guys. Ooh, good job, Evie Stones.
That was very persuasive.
Clean out the incinerator. That's a good one. Ah, that was a really good one though. Polish the coffins for funerals. I would have loved that. Nice. Style dead women's hair. I will try to send some sample questions. Planet Cheetah is probably the worst thing to come out from Nickelodeon. Oh man, that's a debate. That is a strong debate about what the worst show for Nickelodeon was, because there are so many bad shows. Like, so many bad shows. Like, man, I don't even know. Okay, stadium names.
And the question is, before changing its name to the Help for Heroes Stadium, the soccer facility in Norwich, England, was known by the less classy title...
do you know the Family Matters started out as ABC's attempt to cash in on the success of NBC's The Cosby Show? Pretty much every single show featuring an African American was trying to cash in on The Cosby Show. There was like, there's Family Matters, Hanging with Mr. Cooper, and Martin, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. All of these shows try to cash in on the popularity. So yeah.
Finish quick, or just hit the lie for me button.
But no, I do know about that, because The Cosby Show, I mean, despite with all that controversy that Bill did, it was like a hugely successful show. And I know that a lot of shows like try to cash in on that kind of popularity. And we got a lot of great shows from it, like Family Matters and Fresh Prince. So it just goes to show you what that kind of those kind of shows can do. It's like they may seem like copycats or trying to cash in on the popularity, but they do become like successful in their own right. So it's very similar to how people felt about Rocko's Modern Life back then, in which they thought that that show was like Ren and Stimpy, but then a lot of people just liked Rocko's Modern Life for what it was, and for a lot of people they actually like it better than Ren and Stimpy, which is crazy. Bargain Boo Stadium.
Maybe they figured out that £4 for a beer isn't much of a bargain.
Okay, let's see. Rocket Power, I would argue, is one of the worst Nicktoons. How it lasted as long as it did is a miracle. Well, that's very simple. The reason why it lasted very long was because of the popularity of skateboarding during the 90s.
Welcome to the final fitbit.
I think that Breadwinners is the worst Nickelodeon show. Yeah, that show is up there as like really bad. Fred the Show! Say no more, yeah. Fred the Show was really, really bad.
Before killing you, it will simply ask you if you want blank or blank.
Okay.
Write your lies.
Here we go. Last one, guys. Make your answer count.
Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything.
My brother used to watch Fred. Please help him. If he used to, then I think that he'll be okay for, like, knowing that that show used to suck. I don't think I'll choose this one. Yeah, let's see. Marvin was the worst Nickelodeon live-action show. Oh, yeah, Marvin was horrible. And to think that was supposed to be like a sci-fi show, like with aliens, it was like a crappier version of The Journey of Alan Strange. The steak or chicken dish? Really? You chose that? Yeah, there's a creepy urban legend in Korea saying to either date me or Nick Nagel. Yup, because that's going to be apparent that I'm going to be included in the next Jackbox. But, no, still, that's actually pretty sweet, thank you. Oh, that would have been actually pretty good. To vote or to die. Really? Red toilet paper or blue toilet paper? Yes. It's like it's like the Matrix equivalent. It's like, if you're sitting in a toilet, it's like, what do you take? The red paper or the blue paper? Alright, and the winner is Evie Stones. Congratulations. You get a round of applause. Alright, that should be it, everybody. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'm just gonna quit right here. And I'm just gonna stop. There we go. Alright, everybody. Well, thank you so much. I had a great time playing with you guys, and I hope that you have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. I'm going to be posting up a new episode of Casual Chats this weekend, and, while I'm heading out to MegaCon in Orlando, I'm going to be posting up a new episode of Casual Chats where I will be discussing, and I might as well let you know as a little preview, I'm going to be posting up a long-awaited sequel to a podcast that I did last year. So last year, my friend Eli, aka the Cartoon Hero, we discussed about the original Naruto in honor of the 500th episode of Naruto Shippuden airing and the release of Boruto Naruto the movie. So now that time has passed and Boruto Naruto Next Generations has been out, and Miley Flanagan is actually going to be a guest at MegaCon, and she's the English voice of Naruto. So I hope that I get to have a chance to meet her. So in honor of that, the Cartoon Hero and I are actually going to be doing an episode of Casual Chat discussing about Naruto Shippuden, which is the inferior continuation of the original Naruto. So, yeah, that is our next episode of Casual Chats, and similar to the last episode that I posted, which is about Nicktoons movies that I did with Remington and Kenny from the Nerd Talk podcast, the one that the Cartoon Hero and I did was about almost 3 hours long, because we had a lot to say about that show. The goods and the bads, mostly the bads. So, yeah, that should be it for this episode. This should be it for this live stream. I'm sorry, I'm just so used to, like, episode of Casual Chats or what have you. So, yeah, thank you so much for coming into the stream, everybody, and I don't know when the next time I'm going to be doing a stream. I mean, this was, like, pretty impromptu. I mean, the reason why I did it was because it's my birthday. So, I thank you so much for coming on by. It was a lot of fun playing the brand new Jackbox Party Pack number 4. A lot of you guys seem to have a fun time with it, so I'll be definitely bringing it back in the future to play some more Fibbage 3, Surviving the Internet, and Bracket-Teering. And, if I do feel like playing some Civic Doodle, then we'll play that too. And Monster Seeking Monster, maybe I'll give it a second chance if I had a lot more people. If I ever do another live stream, I'll let you guys know. But I like to get some other streams out, like maybe do a live stream of some Mega Man, because I do have the Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2, and Mega Man X Legacy Collection is going to be coming out in July, which that'll be a ton of fun to play. But yeah, I just wanted to keep you up to speed on what's going on, and I'm also planning on doing another episode of Casual Chats, like, as soon as I get back from my trip. I'm not going to say what it is yet, but there is something coming up next week that I'm going to be doing in honor of that. I'm not going to say too much into that, so I'm just going to leave it up to a mystery for now. So, okay, everybody, you have yourselves a wonderful evening, and I hope to see you around soon. Take care.